Welcome to the ultimate Luxembourg travel guide with everything you need to know before visiting this small but fascinating European country. In this video, I'll tease the best places to visit in Luxembourg Old Town, share a realistic itinerary, practical travel tips, local food highlights, and an exact budget based on my own experience. By the end of this video, you'll feel fully ready to visit Luxembourg. And if you still have questions, you can always ask me in the comments below. You'll also find the best deals to visit Luxembourg, including hotels, tours, and transportation, through the links in my description. Luxembourg is best known for being one of the world's smallest yet wealthiest countries, famous for its fairy tale old town, dramatic cliffs, historic fortifications, and high quality of life. Geographically, it's located in the heart of Europe, bordered by Belgium, France, and Germany, making it a perfect stop on a multi-country European trip. For tourists, Luxembourg offers a unique mix of medieval history, scenic river valleys, panoramic viewpoints, modern architecture, and surprisingly free and efficient public transportation. Luxembourg Old Town can technically be explored in one full day, but spending 2 days allows you to enjoy it at a much more relaxed and enjoyable pace. On your first day, you can slowly explore Vilhoute, the heart of the Old Town, walking through historic streets, visiting palaces, squares, and impressive cathedrals without rushing. On your second day, you can start from the fairy tale-like Grand area with its medieval atmosphere and river views. Then continue to Kirchberg to experience modern Luxembourg with its contemporary architecture and museums. If you have more time, you can extend your trip to 4 or 5 days by adding nearby destinations like Arlon in Belgium, Metz in France, or Trier in Germany for easy and rewarding day trips. For a detailed Luxembourg travel itinerary with exact timings and routes, make sure to wait for my upcoming videos. Bock casemates are one of Luxembourg's most iconic attractions, offering underground tunnels, dramatic views, and a deep insight into the city's military history, and they require a paid entrance ticket. Grund is a postcard-perfect neighborhood located in the valley below the Old Town, known for its colorful houses, riverside walks, and relaxed local atmosphere. Grand Ducal Palace is the official residence of the Grand Duke, and while it can only be visited on guided tours during limited summer months, these tours are ticketed. Notre Dame Cathedral impresses visitors with its mix of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, and entry to the cathedral is free. Place Guillaume II is a lively central square where you'll find cafes, events, and an open view of the city hall right in the heart of the Old Town. Place d'Armes is one of the most vibrant squares in the city, perfect for people watching, outdoor dining, and soaking up Luxembourg's elegant city life. Neumünster Abbey is a former abbey turned cultural center where access to the complex is free, while certain exhibitions or events may require a ticket. Adolphe Bridge is an architectural landmark connecting the Old Town with newer districts and offers some of the best panoramic views over the Petruse Valley. Constitution Square is famous for its viewpoints and the iconic Golden Lady Monument, making it one of the best spots for photos in the city. Grand Rue is the main shopping street of Luxembourg Old Town, lined with boutiques, cafes, and historic buildings, and it's ideal for a relaxed walk between major sites. You can find the best deals to visit these places through the links in my description, and for a more detailed guide to the best places to visit in Luxembourg, make sure to wait for my next video. One of the best things to do in Luxembourg is walking along the historic cliffside promenade Chemin de la Corniche, often called the most beautiful balcony in Europe, where you'll enjoy breathtaking views over the lower town. Strolling through the riverside quarter allows you to experience the calm, local side of the city while following scenic paths along the water. Admiring panoramic city viewpoints from various terraces and squares is a must, especially around sunset when the Old Town looks magical. Photographing medieval streets and stone bridges gives you endless postcard-worthy shots thanks to Luxembourg's well-preserved historic architecture. Discovering ancient city defenses, including tunnels and fortifications, offers insight into why Luxembourg was once considered one of Europe's strongest fortresses, and some sites require an entrance ticket. Walking across iconic stone bridges connects different parts of the city while offering impressive valley views without feeling touristy. Exploring abbey courtyards and cultural centers lets you combine history with modern art, exhibitions, and occasional events, some of which may have ticketed entry. Visiting local history museums is ideal for deeper context about Luxembourg's past, with small entrance fees usually applying. Walking narrow cobblestone streets in the Old Town is perfect for slow exploration, browsing local shops, and soaking in the atmosphere at your own pace. During winter, enjoying the Christmas markets is a seasonal highlight, typically from late November through December, where festive lights, local food, and mulled wine create a cozy holiday vibe. You can find the best deals for activity offers through the links in my description, and for a more detailed guide to the best things to do in Luxembourg, make sure to wait for my next video. Luxembourg is easy to reach thanks to Luxembourg Airport, located just a short drive from the city center, with quick airport bus and taxi connections available. The city is also very well connected by train from neighboring countries like France, Belgium, and Germany, with direct routes from cities such as Paris, Brussels, Metz, and Trier. While international buses like Flixbus and BlaBlaCar Bus offer affordable alternatives, and driving by private or rental car from nearby countries is straightforward and scenic. Getting around Luxembourg is incredibly simple, as the city is very walkable and its public transportation system is completely free. You can use public buses, trams, and the funicular at no cost, and there are also options like bicycles, electric scooters, taxis, Uber, and hop-on hop-off sightseeing buses if you prefer a more flexible or guided way to explore. For accommodation, the best areas to stay in Luxembourg include Ville-Haut for first-time visitors who want to be close to major sites, Grund for a more atmospheric and romantic stay, and Kirchberg for modern hotels near business districts and museums. Budget travelers can find affordable guest houses and simple hotels slightly outside the Old Town, while mid-range options offer excellent comfort and location without breaking the bank. If you're looking for luxury, Luxembourg has elegant high-end hotels with spacious rooms and top service. And during our festive season visit, we stayed at Hotel Park Bellevue for around €140 per night, which offered great value for its location and comfort. You can find the best deals for accommodation options through the links in my description below. Luxembourg is generally considered an expensive city, especially when compared to many European destinations, with prices closer to cities like Zurich, Paris, or Amsterdam rather than Eastern or Southern Europe. For tourists, you can expect average prices of around 15 to 20 euros for a casual meal, 25 to 35 euros for a main dish at a mid-range restaurant, and 5 to 7 euros for a coffee and dessert. On average, a comfortable daily budget including accommodation, food, attractions, and small extras usually ranges between 150 to 200 euros per person per day. Yes, Luxembourg can still be explored on a budget if you plan smartly, especially thanks to completely free public transportation across the entire country. Budget travelers can find simple guest houses or budget hotels from 60 to 90 euros per night, enjoy bakery breakfasts for 5 to 8 euros, and eat affordable lunches for under 15 euros. With free buses, trams, and trains, a budget traveler can realistically spend around 80 to 110 euros per day, including accommodation, food, and basic sightseeing. Luxembourg's traditional food is heavily influenced by French, German, and Belgian cuisines, with popular dishes like Jadmat Gardeboenen, Grompereki Chelcher, and hearty meat-based meals. You'll also find plenty of international cuisine, modern bistros, vegan and vegetarian-friendly cafes, fine dining restaurants, and casual street food options like sausages, fries, and pastries. If you want to taste multiple local flavors efficiently, food tours are a great option, and you can find good value food tour deals through the links in my description. Popular souvenirs from Luxembourg include local wines from the Moselle Valley, Cremant sparkling wine, artisanal chocolates, local honey, and small handcrafted items. You'll also find high-quality ceramics, postcards, magnets, and locally made gifts in Old Town shops, making them ideal souvenirs for friends and family. Bargaining is not common in Luxembourg, as prices are usually fixed, especially in shops and boutiques. Luxembourg's nightlife is relaxed, stylish, and more refined rather than wild or party-focused. The city offers wine bars, cocktail lounges, cozy pubs, jazz bars, and a few clubs, mainly concentrated around the city center and Grund area. At night, the best experience is enjoying drinks with views, social cafes, live music venues, and a calm yet lively atmosphere that feels safe and welcoming. For Luxembourg, spending 2 to 3 days is ideal to explore the Old Town, nearby districts, and enjoy the city at a relaxed pace. Pack comfortable walking shoes and layered clothing, as you'll be walking a lot and the weather can change quickly, especially in spring and autumn. Luxembourg is a very safe destination, even at night, but like anywhere in Europe, it's still wise to keep an eye on your belongings in busy areas. Locals value politeness and personal space, so greeting with a simple hello, being punctual, and keeping your voice calm in public places is appreciated. The best time to visit is from May to September, when the weather is mild and pleasant, with summer offering the longest days and outdoor cafe culture. December is also a special season thanks to festive decorations and Christmas markets, while summer brings open-air events and festivals. The currency is the euro. The main languages are Luxembourgish, French, and German. English is widely spoken, and most travelers from Europe, the UK, and many other countries can enter visa-free under Schengen rules. Tipping is not mandatory, but rounding up the bill or leaving a small tip in restaurants is a nice gesture if you're happy with the service. For connectivity, getting an eSIM like YesSIM is one of the easiest options, and you can find a special price for my viewers through the links below in my description. Useful apps include Google Maps for navigation, local transport apps for schedules, and booking apps for hotels and activities. Common tourist mistakes to avoid include underestimating walking distances, skipping viewpoints, and not taking advantage of the country's completely free public transportation. Overall, Luxembourg is absolutely worth visiting, especially if you enjoy a perfect balance of history, nature, and a calm yet elegant city atmosphere. I would highly recommend it to families, couples, solo travelers, history lovers, and photographers who will appreciate the scenic viewpoints, well-preserved old town, and peaceful vibe. What I liked most was how clean, organized, and relaxed the city feels, while the only downside for me was that prices can be slightly high compared to some other European destinations. My honest travel tip is to slow down, walk everywhere, use the free public transportation as much as possible, and take time to enjoy viewpoints rather than rushing between sites. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube videos for more cinematic travel guides and honest travel experiences. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments here or on my YouTube videos, and I'll be happy to reply and help you plan your trip.